Devin Pike with the Dallas International Film Festival, and again, a phenomenal slate of films in the narrative competition at the festival. One of those is Doomsday Party, a wonderfully stylistic, action-filled thrill ride. It centers around a bank heist in Hong Kong, but has so many amazing characters in it. It's almost a rich character study in the middle of this phenomenal action sequence, after action sequence. The director and writer Ho Hong is here. Thank you for bringing this film to us, and welcome to Dallas.
My pleasure.
When you were working on the script for Doomsday Party, did you find that you were more interested in talking about the disparate characters, the lovers who have an affinity for pyrotechnics, or the wealthy woman in the middle of a very torrid affair? You have so many fantastic characters. Did you want to follow any of them more, or was the heist always the end game for you?
Basically, they both are very important because they are integrated to each other. So this is a kind of complicated story. It's combined of 8 characters and 5 storyline. We have 2 young kids. They are the robber, and we have the bank teller. She is struggling in a love triangle, and there is a detective. He has an eye problem, and there is the retired teacher. He pushed by the society in the edge, almost fall down, and there's a councilman and the affair with a widows. So these all character, this 5 storyline is integrated to each other, and this make them, make all of them go to the back and meet each other finally. So I have to say, the development of each character and the design of the final robbery have a close connection. So I have to think very detailed for the whole processing. And also, during the last 20 minutes inside the bank, all their action, their response is basically reflecting their history. So I have to lay down all the detail element and explain why they happening inside the bank. So I have to take care the detail of each storyline and make it make sense in the final comics inside the bank.
There's so many amazing films that have come out of China, Hong Kong, Taipei, all these amazing pieces that it just seems like American action is very brutal, just, bigger explosions, bigger everything, whereas Asian cinema seems to understand the intricacies of why action works. Is there, as a filmmaker who has, done an amazing job with action sequences, is there something that Asian directors get right that American directors are missing?
No, I think it's basically it's the history of the cinema development, because in Hong Kong or Asia or the East Hollywood movie, they are very strong in the martial arts. In Hong Kong terms, we call kung fu, but in English you say it's martial arts. This is an art form. I think in Hong Kong they have a long history. It's also from long time ago. The Chinese people, they will learn martial arts. This is the basic technique of the human action. And in Hollywood movie, because they have a great budget, they can design something which is in a huge production. But in Hong Kong or in Asian market, because their production is not that high, they have to design in the way of what they are strong in. I think in about 60 and 80 and 19, there is a lot of kung fu movie or martial art movie in Hong Kong. They train a lot of action director. So they are very strong in this kind of skill of how to perform action and how to shoot action also. And I think based on this history, it makes the Asia action director, they can be more have a good design in martial arts action film.
As you're working on your film, there's a great balance in all of these characters. Not only do you have the 5 different storylines, which all wind up converging, but you also have a very tense feel throughout the entire film. When you were working on your script, did you find yourself wanting to explore the characters more and dial back the action in your script, leaving it for the final act? Or were you saying to yourself, there needs to be more of an action beat earlier on?
Okay, for me, this is a drama more than an action film, but it have some action scene to make the whole movie have more thing to look at it. I think this is a mixture of a movie about Hong Kong issue. I would say this is a Hong Kong spirit film because it combines the politics, economic, and social issue in Hong Kong. So this character is trying to serve the purpose to tell the audience what's happening now in Hong Kong. But as I say, for a 90 minutes or 100 minutes movie, we have to something to draw the audience attention. And that's why inside my movie, there is a 2 kids, they try to create bomb, and then there's a detective. He tried to trace what happened. And because of this character inside the movie, it will carry some kind of action in the middle of the film. So and then when the audience see the drama, there is some more interesting, exciting scene they can go through and make the audience have more easy to follow the whole processing of the storytelling.
How long did it take you to develop the script for this film? Because it is a very intricate script. It wasn't just you sat down at your computer and 3 days later you've got 200 pages. How long were you developing the script for the film?
It's quite a long time. Actually, for set up the whole scene, the character design, it's not that difficult. Maybe it take me a couple of weeks, then I can have a first draft of the whole story. But in order to make everything go strong in connection and make it more good interaction between each character, it took me at least 2 years from the first idea to the final script. And also when I you will do edit, right?
Yes.
Okay. When I first find my producer, Teddy Roman, he is also a creative guy. So he is very strong demand in the script. So when he involved, we almost start the revise all over and over again. We tried all possibility. So we try to think this in this way, think this in the other way, and see what kind of possibility is the best for the movie. So we do a lot of version. And for this final shooting script, I think maybe it's the 7 or 8 draft already.
Wow.
So it's a long processing, but this kind of complicated story, it needs a good foundation of the script in order to make it look good.
When you bring a film like Doomsday Party to a film festival in a different country, it has to be encouraging that there's such a hunger for a well-crafted script, really tightly wound action sequences. As a director, to come to a festival like Dallas or like Las Vegas or Florida or any of the other ones in America or even any of the other festivals where you've attended, it has to be heartening as a director to see that the universality of the script appeals to all of those international audiences.
Okay, when I first intention to make the film, I will not think about film festival or these kind of things. I just want to focus how to make a good script, at least can make the Hong Kong audience like to watch it. But even though my movie is very localized in terms of the social issue, but I think because of the drama, it is all common in everywhere on the world. So if there is a good movie about human story, I think it will make emotionally all the people around the world can touch by it. So basically, I think maybe the different character and the story is about the crisis of different people's life, and somehow, even though in different film festival the programmer or the audience, they will find something touching by themselves. So I think it will help different people like this movie.
It's a phenomenal film. The visuals are phenomenal, and more importantly, you touched on it a moment ago. There is a specific economic crisis in Hong Kong currently, but globally, we've been feeling the pinch for years, and that universality of it is what really appeals to me. Other than the fact that it's just a really well-crafted movie. Thank you so much for bringing it to the festival. You can find out more about Doomsday Party and all of the films here at the festival at dallasfilm.org. And if you don't have tickets to it, just go. Find a way to see this film. You will not be disappointed. It's a phenomenal story. Thank you so much for bringing it to it. We really appreciate your time.